dear students, welcome back to my class. In the series of learning programming in C, in the previous video we discussed about A plus mode, that is append plus mode. In today's video we will discuss about some file pointers which is rewind. You have still many file pointers like fseek, ftel, all those things. We will deal with all these file pointers in separate videos. In today's video, we will discuss about the file pointer which is rewind. So what is this rewind? How it is going to work? Let us see with example program and execution also. So those who are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the notification of all the new videos. Watch the video till the end and do not skip the video. And if you like the video, please click on the like button and share the video to all your friends. Rewind. This is a special function. The name itself will give you the meaning that it is going to rewind. Means the pointer will be rewinded. Say for example, you have a file by name f1.txt and you have some contents like say good morning, welcome to logic flow, something like this. So I have opened this file and I have written the content into this file and the pointer will be pointing to this location. After writing, I may read the content, and if I immediately say read the content from the file, pointer will be at the last position at the end of the file and it will move forward and it has to read and there is nothing to read. So what we need to do in such case, we have to bring this pointer to the first location. So we need to rewind it to the first location. And that is done using rewind function. So hope you understood what the rewind function is going to do. It is going to rewind the pointer to the first location. And once I rewind the pointer, I can start reading the content till I reach the end of the file. So how to write the content and how to rewind the pointer and then how to read the content, let us see with an example program. So here we go with the complete program to understand this rewind function. So as usual, we have the main function, we have the file pointer fp initially pointing to null and then we have the character array str. Then as usual, open f21.txt, just observe here, we're trying to open the file in W plus mode. W plus in the sense write as well as read. So initially what we'll do, we'll write the content into the file. So what this W plus mode will do, if the file exists, then the file will be opened and the previous contents will be erased. And if the file does not exist, it creates a new file. It creates a new file and the new content can be written into that file. And whatever we have written into the file, simultaneously we can, that is after writing, we can read the data also because it is W plus. You can write as well as you can read the data. So when we have discussed about this W plus mode in the previous videos, please do check out the playlist. Okay, well, W plus mode, I am opening the file. Let us assume f21.txt does not exist. So it is going to create a new file f21.txt and the pointer fp will be pointing to that file. So fp will be pointing to the location of this, and this is 200. It is pointing to the location 200, means it is pointing to the file f21.txt. So is it equal to null? No, it is not equal to null. It is pointing to the address of some file. So this block will not be executed. Control will be to this point. So what I am doing here, I am using fputters, putting a string to the file, say logic flow best channel to the file pointed to by the file pointer. So this content will be written into the file f21.txt. So logic flow best channel. Then what I'll do, after writing this content, the pointer will be pointing to the last location. So if I start reading the data immediately, then it will move forward, there will be nothing to read, you won't get any output. So what I'll do, I'll use this special function rewind, very simple function. Simply the name of the function rewind followed with the file pointer fp. So rewind with the file pointer fp which is pointing to the file f21.txt. So now the pointer will be rewinded and it will be pointed to the first location. So now the pointer will be pointing to this location, first location. Then as usual, we can read the data. You all know how to read the data. While not of file, end of file of the file pointer, file end of file of the file pointer. What is that? File end of file of the file pointer. So is it pointing to end of file? File end of file of the file pointer, is it true? No. It is not pointing to end of file. It is pointing to the first location. So it is not to the end of the file. So it is true. So file end of file of file pointer, the answer of that is false. Not of false, it is 1. So while of 1. So I have explained this many a times. While of 1 means it is true. Just remove this not. File end of file of file pointer. File end of file of file pointer. Is it true or false? It is false. It is not to the end of file. It is pointing to the first location. So the answer for this will be 0. Not of 0 will be 1. So while 1 means true. So if it is not to the end of the file, then if it is true, then execute this block. That's the meaning. Okay. Then while 1 it is true, I'm going to get the sequence of characters into the array str, maximum of 99 characters from the file pointer fp. So from the file pointer fp, I'm going to get that and I'm going to store that into the array str. Then that complete content will be stored and I'm going to print that percentages str onto the output screen. So here I'll be getting that data, that what I fetched from the file, I'm going to get that onto the console. So here I'm going to get that data, that is logic flow. This is output. Logic flow best channel. Then again, when I just print the data, it will be pointing to here. Not a file of end of file of the file pointer. No, it is pointing to the end of the file. So this block will not be executed. Close the file with the file pointer, then close the main program. So we write the data. After writing, the content will be placed here. Then I say rewind, pointer will be to the first position. Then I read the data. This is how we use the rewind function. So let us see the execution of this program now. Here we go with the program to understand this rewind function. So we have the program to write the content first and then we read the content by using rewind function. We rewind the pointer and then we read the data and put it onto the console. So we have the file pointer fp pointing to null initially, then we have the character array, then we say file open with fp f21.txt with w plus mode, so we can write the data as well as we can read the data. So if fp equals to null, then we will get a message unable to open the file. If not, the control will be to this point where we try to put a sequence of character, that is logic flow best channel, to the file pointed to by the file pointer fp. Then after writing the data, so the data will be written to the file. Now we need to fetch the data. So the pointer will be to the last position. So what we need to do? We have to bring the pointer to the first position. So for that we use this rewind function. So when we use rewind function, the pointer will be placed to the first position. Now I use the while loop as usual to get the data from the file using fgetS. Then we print that onto the console. So let us see the output now. So let us see how the data will be fetched from the file. After we write, it has to be fetched. So save the program and then run the program. So here we get the output as logic flow best channel. So this is how we use the rewind function. That's all for today's video. So in the next video, till then, take care. Bye-bye.